Hey Home Strengthers, today I'm going to take you through my setup. I figured, what's the point of having a channel all about working out at home if you guys have no idea what I'm working with? So instead of me talking to the camera, why don't I take you through what my setup is. Alright, so when you enter the workout room, which is conveniently located at the front of the house, you'll see my power rack. And then if you look inside the rack, you'll see I have my Olympic bar there, as well as my 300-pound plate set and my extra 45-pound plates. On top of that is my sweater, which I use for keeping my elbows warm during tricep exercises in the winter. And then in the corner here we have my ab wheel, and then a few hand grippers, heavy grips, as well as the original one that I was using before. We have bands that I used for physio when recovering for a shoulder injury. And then back behind the rack we have the Super Easy Curl Bar, which is good for keeping stress off of the elbows and nice to give a little variation on gripping styles. Then over here we have the Fat Grips. And then hanging on the rack we have my weight belt in the back there. And then in front of that I have my ankle weights, which don't get used. And then I have my knee wraps and my wrist wraps. Then we have the ab straps, which I use for doing crunches on the pull-up bar. And then over here we have the V-bar. I use that for doing pull-ups and for T-bar rows. Then I have the band there for doing chest flies. Then I have some chain for hanging off of the rack when I'm doing pull-ups. And then I have my seat here, which I use on the bench to do preacher curls. Over here I have my bench. And then hiding behind my bench I have my landmine that I've created out of a bunch of towels. And then over here we have the oldest thing in my gym, which is the dumbbell and weight plate set. And then if you look back in the corner, you can see I have my chalk there. And then up here I have my old wrist wraps, as well as the wrist wraps that I replaced them with. And then the gloves I use for doing curling with the Easy Curl Bar, because it's a little gnarly. So as you can see, it's a pretty small space, but I have everything I need. Creativity is the key when you're working at home, because you don't have cable machines, you don't have fancy hammer strength machines that you can use, so you need to be able to be creative so that you can take a workout that was created for someone that's in the gym and use those workouts at home. Hey guys, now that you've seen my gym, you're probably thinking, wow, that's small. How does he get everything done with such little equipment? Well, to tell you the truth, creativity is probably the biggest key to having a home gym. If you can't be creative, like I was with the T-bar row and creating a landmine using towels into the corner of the wall, you won't be able to survive working at home. All you need to do is use your creativity, and you can take any workout that you find on any website and turn it into a home workout. So you guys are probably thinking, he probably misses the gym. And part of me does. Like, I loved using the hammer strength machine and doing leg press all the time and hack squats. And although I can do leg press here and hack squat here, it takes a little bit of creativity, as I said before, and a little bit of ingenuity. And it is awkward to do it, but it still works. The second thing I miss the most is probably the cable machines. You can't really replicate that continuous resistance that cable machines have in a home gym. So as soon as I get more space, that'll definitely be one of the first things I get. But you have to remember that my current goals are bodybuilding. If I were to stick with power training or powerlifting, I would be fine with what I'm doing, because all you need there is the cage, the barbell, and then your dumbbells for assistance work, and that's it. But with bodybuilding, you need resistance from all angles so that you can sculpt a body that you're looking for. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and post any of your comments below, and I will be sure to answer them.